Hey dolls, I hope that you're well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video or this podcast. If you're new here, please subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. If you didn't know, I've also started a podcast called The Unfinished Woman, and I will be having some audio podcasts that are not going to be on YouTube, so definitely check out my podcast. The Unfinished Woman is a space for women who understand that they are constantly developing and becoming. There is no end point in life, so we are always technically unfinished, and that's such a beautiful place to be, so go check that out. Anyways dolls, let me get into today's topic, which is a really important way that you can become selfish and that you should become selfish. You know, selfishness is not about hurting other people. Selfishness isn't about being a mean girl. It's not about treating people badly. It's about prioritizing yourself and putting yourself first, and I think that enough women do not do that. I want to share a really important way that you can be selfish and put yourself first, and that's by caring about your appearance and your energy, caring about the way you show up in the world. It is very important that as a woman, you care about your appearance, you care about your energy, you care about the way you show up. And yes, to many it may sound superficial, and I will speak about this topic until the day I no longer can, okay? Because it has been a way that has helped me. It has been a way that I have survived, and maybe for me it's a coping mechanism, but it has gotten me this far. You know, to many people, hyperfixating on looks can be quite toxic, and I think it's very important to have that balance, and it's something that even me, I'm learning how to do as I grow older. But the way I see it, you can't go wrong with prioritizing your appearance and your looks, okay? It is very important for women to care about their appearance. I'm not here to give you a right or wrong way of how your appearance should look. That's not up to me. It doesn't matter. We all have different ways of investing in self. We have different ways of showing up, and I think that's beautiful. We should all have our own little thing about us, okay? Why would you want to look like the next woman? Do you know how many copies there are in the world? Look like yourself, right? But find a way to invest in yourself and work on your appearance that looks good and feels good for you. It doesn't matter about the outside noise. It doesn't matter about what other people say. It doesn't matter about, you know, the societal norms and how other women show up. No, this is about you, okay? This is about how you show up in the world. What makes you feel good? There is no right or wrong way of showing up. Whatever looks good for you, that's what you should do, okay? But put some effort into your appearance and your energy. Look after your hygiene. Think about how you smell before you go outside. Think about how you look before you go outside. Don't go outside looking like who did it and why. It doesn't take long to put some effort into your appearance, and it's going to give you a huge confidence boost. You're going to go outside feeling like that girl. You're going to go outside feeling nice. You're going to go outside feeling clean. You cannot go wrong with investing in your appearance. You cannot go wrong with making sure that you look good and you feel good, because when you look good, you feel good. It doesn't matter what you're going through in this life. If you look good, you will feel at least 1% better. So make it a priority. If you need to be selfish by taking some time out in your day to prioritize your appearance, then do that. I don't like to even give my energy out without making sure that I look good. I will put that first. I'm getting ready before I start talking. I'm getting ready before I start interacting. I'm getting ready before I start work. I'm getting ready before I go out there and give my energy out to the world. That may be selfish to other people, but it is what it is. So let's talk about the benefits of putting your appearance first. Number one, you're going to feel confident. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to go outside, like I said, feeling like that girl. Yeah, because you are that girl, period. Number two, you're going to get treated a little bit better. That's just the reality of it. The world treats you a little bit better when you look a little bit better, okay? You're going to get better treatment. People are going to respect you a little bit more. Why are people going to respect you if your appearance is looking very slack? It's looking like you don't respect yourself. Even if deep down you don't really respect yourself, if you look good to the world, you're going to look like you respect yourself. And a result of that is that people are going to respect you a little bit more. Fake it until you make it. Even if you really are struggling with self-concept right now and you're really struggling with loving yourself, one of the best things you can do is finding ways to invest and work on your appearance. Because even if you don't feel it, other people are going to think it, and eventually you're going to think it. Number three, you are going to build discipline, because when you constantly work on your appearance, you constantly show up for yourself, you constantly do your routine, that builds discipline. Every single day I wake up, I spend some time before I leave the house, before I jump on a Teams call, and I make sure I look okay. Every day may not be foundation and a bit of lip liner. Sometimes it's just putting on some face cream, some SPF and some lip balm, making sure my hair's done, making sure my nails look okay. That's it. Some days may be a bit more heavier makeup, and that's okay. But every single day I wake up, I make sure I spend some time on my appearance. I look after my fake teeth. Do you get it? I do my brows. I do what I need to do. I do a lot of DIY stuff, and I do a lot of services that maybe, you have to pay for. For example, my tape-ins, facials from time to time, micro needling. There's some other stuff that I'm thinking about doing. Nothing major, don't worry, but do a small little, as we're not entering, but we are in the late 20s, okay? I've had a bit of lip filler. But there are things that I consistently do to work on my appearance, and I feel like I'm really just growing into myself now anyways. So I'm really excited to see how future me is going to look. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see how I'm going to look in my 30s, my 40s, my 50s. I go to the gym, I get in my steps, I do what I need to do, and that's exactly what you should be doing. I don't care what your situation is. Make time in the day to get in your steps, to do your skincare, to do whatever it is that you need to do to work on yourself. And I know that some of the dolls may have children, and I know that I don't have children, so I may not be able to relate as much. And I know it can be really, really hard when you have children, but you can find time in the day to sort your appearance out. I've seen women do it, and it's not to compare women against each other, but there are things you can do. I generally believe that when you look good, you feel good, and therefore your journey as a mother is going to be a little bit better. If I'm wrong, one day I'll come on here and I'll say I'm wrong, but there are things that you can do. Don't feel bad for putting your kids to the side a little bit. Maybe you might need to ask someone to look after them for an hour or two. Maybe you might have to miss out on something just so you can get in your steps or go to that facial treatment. It is what it is. Do it. Be selfish. So I've just given you 3 benefits of putting your appearance first. You can't go wrong with putting your appearance first. And I want to briefly speak about some ways that you can do that. Don't give your energy out to the world, out to people, until you have spent some time on your appearance in the morning. Your skincare, your hair, your makeup, whatever it may be. Think about yourself first. When I wake up in the morning, I think about, okay, how do I want to look today? What do I want to do today? What's the plans today? I want to do my skincare. I want to do this before I give out any energy to the world, to my environment, because I need to make sure I look good before I start the day, because I'm going to feel good and my day's going to go better, period. Okay, so I'm not chatting and doing too much and stressing myself out in the morning until I know that I look good, because I'm going to feel good and I'm just going to handle things a little bit better. My routine is going to come before any major conversations, okay, period. So that's one way that you can put your appearance first. Another way is not feeling guilty by spending money on your appearance. Don't feel guilty about it. It is what it is. You can't go wrong. It's an investment. It's really and truly an investment. It doesn't matter what people say. It is never a waste of money when you are investing it in your appearance, in your health. It's never a waste of money. It's an investment. You can't go wrong. When you look good, you feel good. So stop feeling guilty for spending that money on the skincare, on the makeup, on the Botox. I want to get some Botox soon. Should I? I don't know. But best believe, if I do it, I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm going to do it and move on with my life. Period. Another way is saying no to plans. If you feel like you need to recharge, if you feel like you need to invest in yourself. If I'm feeling a little bit ugly and I know that I need some time to reset my nervous system and, go to the spa and this and that, I'm not coming. I'm sorry, but I'm not going outside and dilly-dallying if my appearance isn't on point. I'm so sorry. Even now, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to dilly-dally for a little bit and get a couple things. But after that, I'm going to the gym to get my steps in because I've got a goal that I want to achieve. Find ways to balance things like your social life and, your appearance and your health. Find ways to balance it. It is hard. Trust me, I know. But there are ways that you can do that. And it's okay to say no to plans if you don't feel your best. If you don't feel like you're looking as great as you want to, it's okay to say no to plans until you work on that. It's actually okay. I'm so sorry. Unless it's something really, really major that you've committed to, right? Affairs. But it's okay to say no to things if you're just not feeling like it. And lastly, before my camera dies, it's okay to be self-centered. It's okay to spend money on yourself. Don't make anybody make you feel bad for doing that. Don't make anybody make you feel bad for prioritizing your appearance. Don't make anybody make you feel bad for showing up looking amazing. You're a doll. period. You're looking really dull, period. Like, don't make other people make you feel bad for looking fabulous, looking extremely extravagant. Show up as you, authentically, always, okay? I'm gonna go before this camera dies, but thank you so much for listening, and I really look forward to our next conversation. Bye.